Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dennis, and this is Average Gamer. Welcome back to Age of Ashes. This is session 20. Oh, good God, it's been that long already. um, yeah, so we are now into the last chapter of Book 2, which means it's time to storm the stronghold. The party has leveled up to level 8. Jacob is still working a little bit on his because it's a custom class, which means he needs to mess around with stuff a little bit more and get stuff into the system. So, but that is fine. Let's go back to the jungle. You guys are all the way down here, and your destination is here. You should see this. Yeah. I believe you guys already walked up upon it at one point, or saw the magical barrier and then left. Let's see, do I have a description of it from the outside? Fortress. It does look very orcish, yes. All right. You guys should probably rest to consolidate your new power before storming the fortress. So, that's true. We're going to move forward exactly one day to noon the next day because it's going to take you that long to get over there anyway. So, everybody fully heal and eat your rations, set your spells for the day. Craft your poisons. I mean, honestly, at this level with the DCs, you should just be making nothing but wyvern poison. Like a DC 15 and a DC 17 on these other two are useless. What? Oh, yeah, he's a master in fortitude with a plus 19. Why is wyvern poison crossed out? In your crafting thing, like I see a line over it. Ah, okay. It is new with like the second or third most recent Pathfinder 2E system update. Yeah, they also added all the stuff for the alchemist and shit now. Though that one that I sent you a while back, the PF2E duct tape, alchemist duct tape or whatever the fuck it's called, is actually really a good companion for it. Like even though they've added a bunch of stuff now and made it better, like that's just a good companion because it actually does quick alchemy in a good way. Like quick alchemy when you do it with their macro actually like pulls up the menu, you pick your item and you can craft it or you can craft an attack, which will auto roll the attack and delete the item afterwards. So that's actually it's really nice for alchemists. It even has options for like all the versatile vials and stuff. Like it'll let you throw the versatile vials. It'll do the quick healing flask from the Kyrgen. It'll even adapt poison or acid for the toxicologist, depending on what the enemy's resistance is to your versatile vial. So, very good module, and it's been updated regularly. All right. So you just have a booty load of poisoned daggers now. And 2 doses of the poison left, yeah? Okay. I mean, keep in mind, it also only takes you 1 action to put on the poison. Well, 2, because you have to pull it out and put it on. Whereas, yeah, if you're quick draw only helps with striking. But he's got the poison weapon thing. It's you apply a contact poison or injury poison to the required weapon. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm wrong. I don't know how to read. If you have a free hand, you can interact to draw a poison as part of this action. So, yeah, you straight up apply any injury poison with 1 action. Yeah, mid-combat with, like, barely an effort. Like, most other people, it's draw and 2 actions to apply. For you, it's literally 1 action to draw and apply. Yeah. And also keep in mind, you can do this poison weapon 1d4 damage 8 times per day now. So for 8 strikes, you can do an extra d4 of poison damage if you spend the action. It is still only d4. I don't even know if it goes up. There might be a feat like later on in the poisoner dedication to make it go up, but like it doesn't just naturally level up. Yeah, no, I actually don't see anything for that, so I don't think it ever gets better than a D4. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better once you have sticky poison, because then there's a chance that it doesn't disappear on the first hit, but like to spend an extra action every round for a D4 is kind of pathetic. Oh, here it is. At 10th level, you can pick up Improved Poisoned Weapon, which ups it to 2d4. You also don't waste a poison you apply with Poison Weapon on a critically failed attack roll. Which I believe would also apply to your Wyvern Poison and stuff like that, because you are using the Poison Weapon action to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, on to the Stronghold. Which means I need the map. Where the map? Map. Cult of Cinders. The Fortress of Sorrow. And you all... Whoops. I suppose you'd be coming at it probably from the south, since that's the way you were actually moving towards it on the map. So let me throw you guys down here. I'm assuming that you're coming in the boat, because this is a swamp. Which means somebody needs to pilot the raft. The piloting checks for rafting are athletics and sailing. Or sailing, sorry. Yes, Zagorum effortlessly steers the raft in almost any circumstance because it's a DC fucking 14 check. So yeah. Now here's the fun part though. If you, I was gonna say whoever is the one doing it needs to also be doing avoid notice if you guys want to approach stealthily. But only the driver needs to be avoiding notice. To reach the fortress, the PCs must swim, fly, or take a boat. And must avoid notice if they wish to approach from being detected. Okay, let me go ahead and give you the box text. Thick roots of gnarled trees crisscross this portion of the jungle as the sodden earth gives way to the waters of a darkened swamp. A squat fortress made of red clay rises out of the murky water, surrounded by towering, dragon-shaped pillars topped with blazing bonfires. Okay. So I need to check this thing's perception. Okay. All right, Jacob. What is your stealth? So your stealth DC is 9. Okay, so it's 20. Cool. Do I have any searchers? Who is searching? I mean, technically, you're always searching. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let me do this. Blam. Oh, somebody really spots everything. Okay. What is your stealth DC? Okay. So as you guys are piloting the boat towards the gate, Kendala and Kira both spot a basically giant fucking crocodile approaching. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't know that the shell is no longer active, so it would actually be approaching from the south. It would be going through these tree roots underwater and then approaching from the side. I'm going to just put the raft off to the side and assume you're all on it. Okay. partway through my sentence, I lost power, which is why the episode probably abruptly cuts to black for a half a second and then comes back to me talking. So that'll be fun. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose power again and we can finish off this session. Let's get some ambient sound because I realized I don't have it. There we go. All right, yeah, giant fucking alligator. That's what we were doing. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Also, we should probably figure out how you're all sitting on the boat. That's the size of the raft. It says pilot 1, 4 passengers. So I would assume that Jacob probably has to be at like the back steering the boat, and everybody else is sitting forward. Yeah. So I was thinking something similar to like this. Like Jacob's probably like halfway in the middle of the seats. Alright. Napa, you need to roll your initiative. And let me go ahead and his should be set to stealth. Yes, it can. It crit. What is the +1 from scout? What? Are you scouting? No, you search. Yeah, you are avoiding notice and searching as your 2 downtime activities. Or exploration activities, I mean. That's fine. The +1 really doesn't make a difference because you all end up in the exact same place because there's only one enemy. So yeah, it's going first. And yeah. Yeah, Kira disappeared. Because you're unnoticed. So this thing can only see Zagorum, Lalasa, and Kandala because apparently it can't see Iovade either. Because its perception DC is much lower, and Jacob rolled avoid notice, as he should have. So in that case, it's going to come up to the side of the boat. And yeah, I mean, pretty much. What is this thing's hardness and AC? Where is it? It has fucking 16 HP. Oh, it's so toast. There's no way he doesn't shatter this thing. Hardness 1. Yeah, I'll just roll an attack for him. He's just gonna try and jaw strike it, I guess. He's gonna run up and like chomp the side like Jaws. He hits, obviously. He's not subject to critical hits. It's 26 points of damage, hardness of 1, which is 25 points. The boat is literally shattered into pieces, which is a major problem for all of you because this water is 5 feet deep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kira starts to immediately drown. He is here. Now that he's made a hostile action, he's no longer unnoticed. And he has 15-foot reach with his jaw strike. And he technically, It's actually really great that he started, because that's sort of what he does as he's approaching, because he literally has an aquatic ambush feature. He rushes up from the water, slams into the side of the boat, capsizes it, and then proceeds with its following two actions while you try and swim. And it is going to be an attempt to bite Lalasa. Second attack, which is immediately a hit. And then its last action is an attempt to grab you. You are so grabbed. But it is out of action, so it can't swallow you whole. It is Kira's turn. Kira, you are swimming. You could get up onto one of the roots. Yeah. Make me an athletics check to swim over there and then haul yourself up onto the roots. How is your swimming? You're trained, so it's an easy enough DC for you to just be able to move around. You're not going to be fast, but you can move around. Yes. Oh, yeah. I believe that's a crit, so you can move 10 feet. Right, let me unpause the game. Yeah. You should be able to see yourself. That's weird. Shut up! I don't want to hear a single fucking bark from you, or I will throw you into the goddamn fucking pool. Charlie. This fucking fluffy asshole is the loudest, most annoying dog I've ever had. You should be able to see you. That doesn't make any sense. Unclick the raft. Oh, do I? I thought I had that set to be able to just click. I usually do too. He just selects something new. Yeah. Yeah, it is an option. Or I thought I had that option turned on. It's like click to deselect or something, or tap to select. Left click to release objects. There it is. Save. There you go. All right, yeah. So you go there, and then you need to make another athletics check to climb up onto the root. Yes. Okay, you're definitely up on the root. So I'll move you here. You're now no longer drowning, or at risk of drowning until you get knocked off. Yes, it did not notice you. So it is off guard to you. All right, hit. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, okay. I evade. You are no longer undetected. Okay. So you're casting a spell, so you're definitely spotted. Okay. Are you just like hovering basically in the water, treading water, or are you trying to move? Okay. That's a crit success. Yeah. Cool. All right. Melissa, you are grabbed. You're an elf, so you're probably not drowning. Well, she's taller than 5 feet. Zagorum's a fucking. Yeah, Zagorum's an orc. I'm imagining he's 6.5, maybe 7 feet tall, and in heavy armor, which means he's just standing there. He's not even bobbing up and down. He's just fucking standing there with water up to his neck. Slowly sinking in the mud, yes. Yeah. You don't know how big his head is. His head could be a foot big. Conehead. Or Pinhead, or whatever it was from the old TV show. Okay. I was thinking of this, Jacob. I just posted in Discord. The old TV show. No, yeah. If you don't escape, you are in so much trouble because he's gonna eat you next turn. You are still in his mouth. I always forget that she can't fly. Oh God, she's not even trained in athletics. No. Well, she's not drowning though. She can still just like tread water. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. And it rolls it, and you did it. You've cast it. Oh, yeah, there's a whole spell effect now. I forgot that they actually added the spell effect. I was just going to extempore it. All right, Zagorum. Uh, yeah. And also because you're wearing heavy armor, so you're not floating around, and you're tall enough to stand in the water, you can move, but it's greater difficult terrain. So every space is 15 feet. Which means you get to move one square. You actually have better time if you swim. Uh, yes. It needs to beat his athletics DC, not hers. Then yes, that is a success. So you get to shove her 5 feet in your choice, which means she goes there. She breaks the grabbed. Oh. I mean, yeah, you can walk, but you can also swim. And the DC is like 5, so you're probably going to crit success, which means you'll get to move 10 feet. All right, go ahead and roll me athletics. Swim is not an attack, so you don't have a multiple attack penalty. Yes. On your speeds, there's always a button for swim and climb. Yeah, definitely critical success. Whenever you roll a success on an athletics check to climb or swim, you get a crit success instead. So yeah, you just fucking do it, basically. So you get to move 10 feet. So that's 2 actions. One to shove, 1 to swim, and then a multiple attack penalty on the attack. And also probably a really good idea because you really want this thing to attack you instead of them. That is a regular success. So that is your turn. Which means it's his turn. He's big and dumb. I'd imagine he'd probably fall for the taunt. Yeah. So he's going to bite you. He's going to critically bite you. You have the extra thing to react now because you have the reaction time feat, I think. Yeah. Maybe you don't have that? I thought you did. Oh, no, he does. 7th level, reaction time. In addition, you get a reaction whenever you roll initiative for combat, but can... Oh, no. That's for your first turn. The first turn, you get... Not the first turn. From the moment you roll initiative to the moment of your first turn, you have 2 reactions. At the start of your turn, you regain your normal set of actions, which is 1 reaction. So, yeah, you have 1 reaction right now you can make. But yeah, if you shield block, I believe your shield just goes... because hardness 9 means that's still doing 45 points to your shield, and the break threshold is 38. So, yeah. So, yay or nay? I would vote nay. Elliot. Full damage. 58 points to Zagorum's face. And then a grapple check. Let me just double check. He is size huge, so he can still grapple you even though you count his size large. Grapple. He can't swallow you, though. Because he can... Oh, no. No, he can swallow large. Yeah, he swallows you. Or he attempts to. Let me just double check this because it's been a while since I ran a swallow creature. Attempts another athletics check against your reflex DC, and if it succeeds, it swallows you. So let me go ahead and roll another athletics check. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I right. It's against reflex. Ignore that one. Let me roll. Yeah. Let me double check his well, I mean, trip is the same. Yeah, 32. Yeah, 32 definitely succeeds, and in fact is a crit. So you are missed by one. Yeah, I'm not good at math. All right, leave me alone. So he swallows you. You are grabbed and slowed one. While he has you swallowed, and you have to hold your breath. Let's see. How does rupture work again, Jacob? Okay. And that's the creature that's swallowed has to do that damage, not you guys on the outside, right? Cool. Well, I mean, he has a shifting weapon, so... he's got whatever the fuck he wants. He can... So, yeah. So that's bite, grab, swallow. He's done. Kira, your friend, your big-ass shield man, was just swallowed. Oh, I put it on him? I did. It's hold on, his big-ass token's in the way. No! Get the fuck out of here. I'm just going to leave you where you were. No, he's been taunted. Let me just put slowed on you this way. Well, I mean, to be fair, he has an easier time escaping than you do. Well, I mean, he has a 15-foot grab range, so... Okay. And don't let me forget that, Zagorum, if you attack this thing from the inside out, it's off guard. Yep. I have it. It's 26. That meets it. No, it does not. 18, though. Still not bad. Yeah, you need to be paying attention to when a creature is off guard, so that way you can be feinting or demoralizing to get your sneak attacks. Remember, in Pathfinder, it's almost always a bad idea to outright attack first. For you. And for a couple of other creatures as well, but mainly for you. Step 1, check to see if they're off guard. Yeah. Okay. All right. Success. It is off guard against the next melee attack. It does actually specify melee attack. Oh. Oh. Okay, so then you don't faint at all. Uh, yeah, or demoralize. Because remember, you're Dread Striker. I'm not going to count that one because you're not targeting, apparently. Did you roll demoralize or did you roll a straight intimidation? Skill actions, motherfucker. Skill actions. Remember, it's on your bar. Always press the hand. Yeah, or the base action macro. One of the two. Okay, failure. So close. Yep. Okay. Reroll and keep the new check. Worse. No. Okay. I mean, don't forget, you can also move along the routes and stuff and try and get into melee with it. You're fucking like master in acrobatics, so you balance like nobody's goddamn business. You're only trained in acrobatics. Never mind. You still balance pretty damn well with a plus 16. All right, that's it. Let me go ahead and roll his fortitude. Looks like Zagorum's getting a hero point because the system says so. He succeeds. All right, I evade. When did you get a numbing tonic? Okay. So that's a placeholder effect. Basically, just does the same thing. Cool. You tell me you don't speak crocodile? All right, fortitude save. Success. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just okay. I'm just gonna delete that section of wall. Wait, that section of wall doesn't even exist. Does this map not have the outside walled? That's weird. There's no walls, but it does block Jacob's line of sight. Interesting. Okay. It is Lalas's turn. Crit success. She gets to move 10 feet. Okay. That is a failure. So, frightened 2. Now, with the GM present, you can do it to allies, but you can't do it to enemies. All right. Zagorum. Don't let this thing lie to you. You are still grabbed. And you are slowed 1, so you only have 2 actions. And in case you're curious, no, you can't taunt it from inside of its belly. No. Shifting into a different weapon. All right, that's one of your actions. I believe you should be able to escape. Oh, hold on, wait. The swallowed creature takes the listed amount of damage. Oh, also, I forgot to do this. You take that damage when you were swallowed, as its throat and stomach and stuff constricts you and bludgeons you. The swallowed creature takes the listed amount of damage when it's first swallowed and at the end of each of its turns while it's swallowed. If the victim escapes this ability's grabbed condition, it exits through the monster's mouth. So yes, you can in fact grab. You can in fact try and escape. All right, you escaped. So you immediately crawl out of its mouth and you're no longer grabbed. No, you have found out no weaknesses or resistances of any kind. But the slashing and piercing thing you were talking about was from inside of it. That's what you need to do in order to do the rupture. You can't do bludgeoning to get out. Yeah. Also, I just want to point out that you only get free because it's afraid. You still only have one remaining action. Just got out of your mouth. Be afraid of me. Success. uh, yes. I had to double check to make sure it did apply the fear, and it did. All right, it is its turn. It no longer has anybody swallowed, and two people in range. Though one person, yes, three people are in range. Though one of those three people did also taunt him. So, and he's dumb, and he doesn't like that his prey got away. So he is going to bite you again. And he's going to bite the fuck out of you. 17 points if you wanted to block. So your shield will take 6 if you block. Aaliyah. Aaliyah. She's vanished. Oh my god. Of course. You are being bitten for 17 points of damage, which means your shield will be damaged for 8 points if you block. Okay. He then tries to grab you. He grabs you. He then tries to swallow you. He does not swallow you because of the fear. And literally only because of the fear. All right, Kira. He bleeds and is still bleeding. And he's averred, which means he's off guard to you. Okay, give me an acrobatics check. Balance, yeah. Just do balance. Well, you rolled a 4. But that's still a 20, so yeah, you can easily move up to your speed. With difficult terrain, doesn't matter because you're pretty fast, so you're good. You can get right there in range to, like, lean down and stab partly into the water or something. I don't know. Pretty good timing, Jacob. You're up pretty soon. Zagorum got free, then immediately got bitten and grabbed again, but failed to swallow him. Jess used fear on it, which is the only reason Zagorum even got out. All right, 21 points of damage. That's another hit. Oh, that was so close to being a crit, even with the frickin'. Oh, if he was still frightened too, that would have been a crit. Oh well. Yep, I evade. Let me move you back here so you can see. This map, literally there's not a wall there, so I'm not even sure why the hell it is blocking your vision. Nope, it's still bleeding. That is a success. Yeah. Right, yeah, you're flanking. There you go. You have nibbled upon him. Right, so that's not a bad nibble. I don't even think you could grab him with Titan Wrestling. Okay. All the nibbles. Okay. Success. Okay. Oh, so yeah. Act together is you split up 3 actions between the two of you. But the weird thing about act together is basically act together takes the amount of actions that you are spending, I think, or the greater amongst the two, and they get to take one, and then it only takes those 2 actions, which means there's technically 1 action left for you to use. It's a weird thing, but you're not technically giving her 2 actions, or you don't have 2 actions for yourself. Where the hell is it again? Yeah. Also, why the hell can't I find that on your character sheet at all? Maybe it's just part of Eidolon? No. Oh, it's not a. I'm not looking at the actions. I'm looking at the feats. It's not a feat. It's not a class feature. It's just an action they put onto the summoner's character sheet. Okay, Zagorum, you are restrained, which means the only action you can take is to escape. Yep. Yeah, it's true. You can't shielding taunt, but you can taunt. Or you can hero point. You have 2 of them. Okay. I don't, DC undefined. Failure by NAN. That's weird. 36 against his it's against athletics DC, right? Yeah, that's a success. You escape. Yeah. Okay, so that's one action. You have two actions left. It's also being weird about the targeting. So after this attack, I want you to target and on target and retarget him. All right. Well, that's 30 fucking points of damage. He is a furred. Also, Zagoran rolled an 18 and has a plus 18. That is a critical failure against your taunt. However, that is the end of your turn. And it makes no goddamn difference because he is diving under the water and running away. With a swim speed of 40 feet, he swims 120 feet away from you. No, he has reactive shield. So that is... oh, you do have reactive strike now. Okay, go ahead and swing then. No. Reactive strike never has multiple attack penalty. Yeah, pretty much. Sort of, something like that. It still misses, though. So he runs away, scot-free, and that's the end of combat. Yeah. Yep. All right, end of combat. Congratulations, you drove off the giant alligator. Oh, that's right, yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on. This is always the fun part. How many hit points did he have left? 24. So he's down to 20. Yep. There you go. He stopped bleeding. So he gets off scot-free. He lives. Okay. You guys are now just in the water and have to somehow manage to open the gate. No, that was your raft. It's gone. That is a fortress of red clay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave her on the screen so I don't have to deal with it. All right. I mean, technically the water's only 5 feet deep, and Zagorum is 7 feet tall, so I guess he could just stand there and try and open the gate. Yeah. You can spend an entire round opening the gate 5 feet. Because it's fucking heavy. No, that's to do it without a check. And to do it somewhat quietly. I mean, alternatively, you could just rip it off its hinges with a force open check. But I feel like that's probably a bad idea. Alright. There you go. Let me just put her here for now so she's close enough. So you guys open it up, and the interior walls of this hallway are covered with 6-inch wooden spikes carved to resemble dragon's teeth. Along the north wall stand 4 wooden doors and a statue of a humanoid dragon. Oh, sorry. And a statue of a humanoid dragon stands in the center of the room. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming you all just climb up onto the fortress. Okay. You don't have 6 seconds. The giant statue is a golem. So as soon as you all step foot inside the fortress, it begins to move towards you. Yeah. I mean, technically, you guys could have just like sat on tree branches and recovered. Those branches are pretty thick. So did you want to do that and take like 10 minutes to at least do some basic healing? Okay, let's see how that goes. All right. Let me real quick actually before I start this combat. Let me make sure that this is the updated golem and not the original bestiary golem. It is the original bestiary golem. Let me go ahead and remove that. Did they remove the golem name? Yeah, no, golems are just the old ones. That's weird. Let me just go to the compendium browser, bestiary. What's a giant bulwark? Mauler. Let me see if it's in the remaster change. Oh yeah. Oh, well, that's a problem for you guys. It's an even bigger problem than this thing being here. That's a 11th level creature. 10. You could do that. Also, actually, wait, do I have the leveler on? I believe the PF2E tool belt has the ability to level creatures up or down. Let me double check that. I mean, that's true. Where the fuck even is it? I am now actually just curious whether or not I have that even on. It doesn't look like I do. Okay, let me import the stone bulwark. Actually, hold on. There's also a stone golem listed in the bestiary. What is this from? Yeah, that's the legacy one. I guess I haven't turned off the bestiaries, and it's now just all. Look at that. They look pretty similar. I'm sure it can't be that much different, health pool wise. Actually, hold on. They might have just changed the levels, but kept most of the stats the same. Oh. Yeah, they have a new thing. The AC is higher. The HP is the same. The initiative's now this just a little bit higher. It's actually not that much different. Yeah, I'll just click the week template. Cool. It is slow, apparently. It doesn't want to fight. All right, Kira, you're up. Jacob, did you switch your thing back to investigate, or are you still trying to avoid notice? All right, go ahead and give me your recall knowledge check then. I mean, that's. Yeah. Jacob, you're pretty sure this is a half dragon man. All right, Kira. You are unnoticed behind Zagorum. Also, I'm assuming you picked up all your knives and that most of them aren't poisoned anymore. Oh, yes, the throw was bandolier, so he just goes. You're gonna pull up your hood. Okay. Yeah, I've made you invisible. Okay. Zagorum. No, it. Yep. Yeah. You have a higher level one. You have moderate, by the way. Okay. Okay. Give yourself back the... Okay. And so you'll just delay instead. So go ahead and end your turn while I move your... There you go. Okay. Lilasa. Okay. Once again, it rolled the fucking DC 15 thing. What macro are you using for this? That's so weird. What happens if I do... Because nature has a treat wounds option on the hand. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I try it. Nature, DC 30, treat wounds. It's not battle medicine, but it still rolls it. And we'll just keep in mind that it's actually battle medicine, and I will give him battle medicine immunity, which he just got anyways. Yep. It is now because she rolled the other one. So yeah, you got 36 healing, Zagorum. Oh yeah, and you get a little bit of extra because of robust health. Which also means that you're only immune for an hour instead of 24 hours. Honestly, they may have to look at robust health because that's kind of nuts. Okay. The darts kind of ping off of him a little bit, but some of them do get a little bit into his stone skin. Right, that is your turn. It is Zagorum's turn. Yeah, so he still has the hammer out. Oh, and that's a natural 20. Your hammer kind of just goes cling and kind of reverberates in your hand from smacking a solid stone object. And yeah, not magically reinforced stone though. It took some damage. But yeah, it felt like hitting a brick fucking wall. All right, well, it's going to fail. Which is fine, because it was going to punch you in the face anyway. Now it just gets to punch you better. I evade. Yes, go ahead and bite it. Okay. All right. It is its turn. It's going to punch Zagorum in the face. And miss. Then it's going to try and punch Iovade. It punched him first. But yes, technically, if it spends any hostile action, then you benefit from Ferocious Vengeance. Yeah, Jacob, you get punched in the face for 20 points of damage. And then it has unaction left. And it's going to... I think it's going to punch Zagorum again. And roll a 5, so it's going to do nothing. All right. Kira, you are still undetected because you're invisible and haven't done anything yet. And then suddenly from behind, the alligator grabs Lhasa. Just kidding. Cut. I'm just picturing, yeah. I'm just picturing Deep Blue Sea. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. Yep. Where he's standing right next to the fucking pit of water. The shark just jumps up, grabs him, drags him back in. Yep. I love that fucking scene. That scene's so good. Jump scared the hell out of me as a kid. I mean, I don't want to confirm or deny, but the odds seem pretty good that a stone fucking sculpture would be immune to poison. That misses. Nope. That misses. Okay. All right, Lalasa. Okay. Does she manifest in open space adjacent to you, and can then take a single action? I mean, yeah. It does 0 damage because you suck. All right, Zagorum. At this time, Jess has rolled 18 total d20s, and her median number is 6. Most common is 1. Zagor misses. There you go. There's a hit. What? Oh, before you click damage, shift click. It's untyped. Just fuck it. It's untyped. I don't give a shit. All it says is 2 additional damage. It does not list. Yeah. All right. 17. Nice. Are you shielding taunt before you attack again? Oh, you did? Oh, I guess I completely ignored the first one. Failure. Oh yeah. So you did. All right, that's your turn. I evade. Skin of the Vampire. So you all watch as I evade. Oh, you can cast it on a creature. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. Yeah, okay. Targets one willing creature. I thought it was self. Yeah. So I evade steps forward, taps Zagorum on the arm, and all of Zagorum's exposed skin begins to glitter in the sunlight. No, you are glittering. Unless you're telling me you're unwilling to be touched by his spell, not knowing what spell your ally is casting upon you. Uh, it's literally the words of the spell. You've been glitter bombed. Honestly, that's actually not that bad of a spell to use on Kira because it gives a +2 to faint. Yeah, I'll let you move over here and cast it on Kira. Kira, you are glittery. You have a somehow no. It only makes you more distracting in terms of deception. And if you take damage, glitter bursts out of you, and it bursts out of the wound. The glitter literally comes out of your blood. That's hilarious. I'm so tempted to have him attack you just for the glitter bomb effect, but he's definitely going to punch Zagorum in the face. Oh, okay. Okay, so hold on. So I'm extemporing it onto Zagorum. Zagorum, you're being punched for 21 points of damage. Do you wish to block? Okay, and because you have been punched, glitter emanates out of your body. Yeah. I don't have the save, so everybody just roll fortitude. Get glitter bombed, motherfucker. This is what you've caused. The giant stone statue succeeds because his eyes are made of stone. Kira succeeds because it was 26, right? Yeah, meets it, beats it. So the only one affected by this is Iovade from his own spell. You are, in fact, dazzled for 3 rounds, so, because you critically failed. Yeah. That's one action. Here's the fun part. He's going to punch him again, which means everyone needs to make new saves. No, because he's going to miss. And then he's going to turn and punch you. This thing's so stupid. I feel like it would just keep wailing on Zagorum. Yeah, no, it's just going to attack Zagorum again. There's actually no reason that this thing would stop attacking Zagorum. He's taunted, and he's dumb as fuck. Like, the alligator would be like, oh, this dude's encased in fucking armor. I can't eat him easily. Yeah, exactly. But this guy's just like clang, 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 clang. Okay. All right, it's successful. The target is off guard against the next melee attack you attempt against it. That hits. "24 points of damage. Your sword just goes cling as it chips off like a small flake. All right, Lil Lossa. Okay. That is a success, so you take half damage. You notice the frost spreads over his body quite easily. All right. She punches him, and her knuckles hurt, and nothing seems to happen. All right. Zigglehorn. Sparkle Boy. Hey, you know what's funny? It sheds from all of your skin, which means you're Sparkle Peen. I love how often you hit on the second attack. Got a goddamn -4 on the 5 on the second attack and still manages to hit most of the time. Yeah, he just attacked you. Hey, almost max damage. Nice. Clang. Right. He succeeds this time. He is quite dumb. And ugly, apparently. Okay. Good job. Critical success. Were you trying to up it? And you can't anyways because you're only trained. Okay, cool. That's why it's a crit success. Yeah, that's true. Hey, 26 is still not bad though. It's 2 more than you do by touching him. They did. And you hit. Your teeth definitely hurt, but you somehow managed to get them through. All right. Punch. In the face. 27 points of punch to the face damage. Are you going to block? I think your shield's definitely going to break soon. That'll be 18 points to your shield, which would break it. That puts you at broken. All right, take your damage then. And then everybody's now out of range, so the only one affected by this is him, which means he needs to save. Oops, accidentally rolled it twice. He crit failed the first one though, which means he's dazzled for 3 rounds. Huh? No, the first roll was a nat 1. I mean, no. Those numbers are supposed to be hidden, damn it. I'm supposed to hide all the numbers. Yeah. His fort save is a plus 22, yes. And remember, this is the weak version. All right. I did tap the weak button. It reduces him in power to the effectiveness of a level 10 creature. It also dropped his AC by 2 points and his health by 20. Yeah, he's gonna punch you again. Probably miss, but he's gonna do it. Nope. He critically punches you. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't critically punch you. He critically succeeded on the flat check. But he punches you for 17. Do you wish to block? Okay. Block it then. All right. Third punch. Critical miss. Oh, you don't have that. What was I thinking? Oh, it must be Aerolith that has that. Opportune riposte. Yeah, Kira's a poisoner. Yeah, Kira's a poisoner instead of a swashbuckler. Xandros probably would have had opportune riposte. All right, it's your turn, Kira. Yeah. Yeah, you're flanking with Eye of 8 as well. Yeah, I think you could attack this thing. Wow. 46. Yep. Yeah. 17 hit. Right? Yep. Yeah, you had to miss eventually. All right, Lil Os's turn. Okay. Kira gets a hero point. He rolled a nat 20. She does a punch and does damage. Zagorum. Fucking what? Wow, okay. Just straight up, just I hit you. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. All right, damage. Yes, I know he's dazzled. That doesn't matter. Stupid thing. Failure. I think it's because I have Zagorum targeted. All right, Jacob. This is round 2. You missed. You hit. You did damage. I mean, you have Void Warp. Oh, it is immune to Void. I didn't realize it was immune to Void. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Okay. It's its turn. It's dazzled. It's taunted. It starts swinging blindly. It blindly punches you in the fucking face. Yes, that's why it's dazzled. That is 26 points of damage. All right. Second punch. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess it needs to make the save to see if it extends its dazzled. It critically succeeded, so no, it doesn't extend it. It punches you again for 20. Yep, I'm waiting to see if he takes the damage. Fort save. Yep. And then strike number 3. Yep. No, it's still dazzled because it was dazzled for 3 rounds. Yeah. All right, Kira. I don't know what you're talking about. You can survive another hit. No. All right, hit. Miss. Just kidding. Hit. Dead. Let's see. Hold on. After your first strike, you had 8 hit points left. All right. Congratulations. You've defeated it. Nobody's bleeding. Everybody gets to see again. How long does this last? It lasts for 10 minutes. All right. I think this is a pretty good point to take a break. All right. You guys successfully defeated the giant golem, which is annoying to me. I'm just kidding. No, Jacob. It's just a dragon man. Anyways, in the nature's pocket. No, it doesn't. Uh-oh, we just lost our healer. That's it. You're all dead now. No healer. I believe he ended that combat with no focus points, so Jess needs to do healing first anyway. And you have Ward Medic, so you get everybody. Even though the only person that's really injured is... I don't know. Iovade took a punch to the face, too, so he's down 12. Yeah. Remember, use treat wounds with nature from the thing, so that way you can do the higher up. Nice. So yeah. Oops. It's up to you because you don't need it, and neither does Kira. And they both have robust health, so they get 51. Goddamn ridiculous is what it is. All right, so in 10-minute period, you get all of your points back. Everybody heals, your effects wear off, and Iovade gets all of his focus points back. He poofed on us. So you're going to have to give him a sec. Let me just go ahead and pause the recording again. Hey guys, so Jacob ran off, and I don't know if he's alright or not. I'll hopefully have an update for that. And Napa needed to go help his family, so we're just going to head and call it here for the night. And we're going to have a bit of a short episode for you guys. We'll be back next week with probably the conclusion of this side of the adventure. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and as always... Oh, yes, and make sure you check out the link in the description for Jacob's DM profile on startplaying.com, where you can hire him to run you a Pathfinder 2e session. And I think he also runs D&D stuff, but I'm not 100% certain. Either way, check it out. Thanks, guys, and game on.